What the hell happened with this latest chapter of Kanojo Okarichimasu? What the hell? Like, I don't normally talk about manga chapters, and I am kind of late to this topic because I had some personal stuff to do, right? So I couldn't really talk about this chapter in depth. And like you guys know, if you guys have seen my channel, I don't normally talk about chapters. I do a whole review on the entire series. But I just had to talk about this chapter because when I saw this, I could not believe this. I could not believe this chapter. Normally, I post chapters on Twitter, like being like, hey, this brand new chapter of this series came out. But Kanojo Okarichimasu's chapter, the latest chapter, I didn't post it because I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe this was a chapter. I thought that this was some prank. It had to be a prank, right? That there's no way that they would do this, right? That they would show what this, like, there's no way. But lo and behold, I waited about 2 days until it, I saw people talk about it, and then I saw that, yeah, this is real, ladies and gentlemen. This is real. What happened in the latest chapter of Kanojo Okarichimasu, I pointed it out in a comment saying this is pretty much a plot for, doujinalists. Doujinalists, you got an amazing plot now because of this chapter. Like, oh my god, like, but pretty much to get into the meat and potatoes of this chapter. Our main character, he gets depressed because, he got rejected. He didn't get with the main female character, which we know she likes him, but because the plot keeps on dragging herself on and on and on, they end up together, right? They're gonna end up together in the future, but not right now. And fans are furious. I'm furious about that as well, because, like, bro, you're dragging this along. You're dragging this so much. You're dragging this so much that fans are getting annoyed. So what does the author do? He creates this chapter to put, to put paper into the fire. I don't know how you say it, but like he just did this. Like, you don't do this. But moving on. So he was depressed and he was interacting with Ruka and his friends in the pool, right? And then he just has an imagination. He has this imagination, which is like, why? This is the most dumbest shit I've ever seen. This did not need to be here, but okay. So pretty much he has a imagination. I won't be too specific about the imagination, but let's just say that this imagination was something really, really bad to the point where fans were outraged. Not only because of what was happening in the, chapter, but just the ending overall. Like, everything in this chapter made no sense. Like, we knew that Kazu, the main character of this series, had a perverted mind, and he'd imagine some bad stuff, right? Him doing bad, stuff, right? I won't be too specific, but he would imagine it. I never thought that he would imagine this, though. Like, it's so bad. Like, you don't need this. We didn't need this. I still can't believe we got this this chapter. I still don't believe that we got this chapter. My god, like, oh. If you guys remember, I don't know if you guys seen this video, but I made a video it was either a month or two ago, where I talked about the problem with Kanojo Okarichimasu, Rental Girlfriend, and I spoke on behalf of the fans why we all hate the Rental Girlfriend, the problem with it. And the author just made it even worse. Just to make people carry on reading it. And next week, I bet you people are gonna call back to figure out what the hell was that about. Like, what the hell? Like, I did not expect to see this in this chapter. No one expected this is something out of the blue. Just made no sense. It made no sense. Why was he thinking this? Like, I don't understand. Okay, he's depressed because he got rejected. He's not with her. Fine. But why this? That's what I don't understand. Why this imagination? Why this? Why? Just why? Overall, I found this chapter really, really weird. I doubt I'll do another review on Kanojo Okarishimasu, as in, like, chapter. I'll talk about a chapter. Maybe if it's something dumb again. If it's really, 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 really dumb. Just something that just gets my blood boiling. Then of course I will talk about it. But if I ever do another video of Kanojo Okarishimasu, apart from that, it'll probably be a whole review on the entire series. It'll probably be a rant about how bad this series is. And yeah, like, that's pretty much all I can say right now. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys saw or read the chapter or saw how people are reacting to this chapter, tell me your thoughts. Like, what did you guys think of this chapter? Like, this was a really weird chapter, but hey, we get what we get, I suppose, and I'm still surprised that they actually allowed this to, you know, be in a chapter. Like, I don't understand that if it was like ecchi and stuff like that, like you know, ecchi, but like in, you know, 18 plus chapters, like in an 18 plus series. But this is a shonen. I honestly don't understand. I do not know why Girfriend decided to do this. I guess that Girfriend wanted to just get more people to read this series, which it was successful. Don't get me wrong, it was successful. But I'm confused. I'm always confused about this. And let's see what next chapter will, you know, unveil, and let's see what next chapter is gonna bring us. If it's gonna be something like this again, but yeah, like I hope this is the first and last time Girfriend does this. But yeah, like I said, hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a like, and of course go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I talk about manga, I try to talk about it daily. If I can't talk about it daily, I will talk about it weekly. Of course, I talk about, you know, my favorite series that I like to read, or just series that I don't really like, and I give my thoughts on it. But if you guys want to give me some recommendations of any manga that you guys want me to talk about in the future, or for me to read, please tell me in the comments below, because I'd really love to know. And that's pretty much it for me, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you all next time.